If you're a composer or producer, or maybe even a videographer, I think that you've probably heard of the producer bundle madness. Now, this is a deal that's currently going on by a company called Ghosthack, but yeah, they're having essentially their 2020 bundle and their 2021 bundle. They have them together, so you get them both essentially at a discounted rate. But I did a video on the 2021 bundle, and I'm going to cover both of them in this video today. Alright, let's check it out, guys. Alright, so even in just one bundle alone, there are a lot of files. We're going to kind of try to go through some of them, not all of them, but kind of show off like sort of like a foundation of what each pack is sort of all about, talk about what I think that they would be useful for. I'm going to go through each of the packs and give you sort of my reaction to each of them, and then at the end sort of talk about the pack as a whole. So the one thing I'll say right off the bat is that I prefer the way that they organize the files in the 2020 bundle, because all you do is just open it right up and it's got all of the packs. With the 2021 bundle, they actually have their little bonus things they gave you. So they gave you like 3 or 4 like bonus things, I think, when you purchase this the first time around. I will say the one pack that I really liked that was a bonus was the Neon Trap and Hip Hop Kits. I fucking love that shit. We'll talk about that more when we get to the 2021 bundle, but I just wanted to mention that I didn't really like that I had to find all the packs in like another drop down. So it's like 2021 bundle, and I have to go to the sound packs, and then you have all of your folders for the individual packs. The first one that we have, we go in order here, is abstract percussion. So they have loops, they have the hits, and then just some sound effects. So it looks like they have like full loops and then maybe like some broken down loops. So let's check some of these guys out here. Kind of just skim through some of these guys. One thing I kind of like is that I can hear that there are sort of like some effects that have already kind of happened. So they've already done some stuff for you in that regard. So it kind of gives you a little bit of depth without having to do a whole lot as far as like the stereo field goes. You have to think though, like, you still have to find the right context for a loop. You can't just like throw a loop in anything and have it work. I mean, you still have to make sure that it's like musically appropriate, as well as the right color for like your music and whatnot. So one thing I'd like to add on that point is that I do wish that they would have included like just completely dry versions of it, just because you could just do whatever you want to it. You wouldn't have to be strictly limited to the creative choice that they made. But then again, they do give you some of the percussion hits. In here, I believe it's one shots, which we'll find in just a moment here. Okay, it's kind of a gist of what the loops are about. I don't want to go over all of them. I feel like that you can get a couple of them, you kind of get a gist of what's going on, because if we do all of them, we're going to be here for a very long time. So yeah, more or less you could just kind of recreate some of the loops with this or do your own thing. So I guess in that regard, you kind of have, you know, a little bit of freedom in that way, but it would be cool to have the extra completely dry stem as well. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Okay, the 101 hits, that's kind of cool. Oh, and then the sound effects. I'm not really sure what this is all about, to be honest. So these are loud. Need to turn down my channel. Okay, so I mean that's cool. I'm assuming they just process the percussion sound effects to get those, so that's cool. I like it. It's different. I mean, it's not like a lot of the other percussion stuff, but I've used a couple samples from it, but it's definitely one that I like to check out now and again. All right, ambient soundscapes. So it looks like we have drum stems, loops, MIDI. Can't go wrong with that. I always appreciate having MIDI information. And then one shots. So what do we got going on here? Okay, so just like the broken down. So you essentially get a beat, like the full beat, and then the broken down elements of the beat. So let's just listen to the full grooves then, I guess is what's the point. Okay, I mean, they're kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm assuming, I'm not sure if this stuff is like supposed to go together, if it's just all... So they're probably, they all sound like drones. So we got some melodic loops. Okay. I don't know why this one sounds like a fucking ringtone, honestly. I do kind of like that one, actually. The thing is, like, it's all situational, you know what I mean? Like, whether or not something will actually, like, work, you know what I mean? Like, something could sound kind of wacky, but then when you put it in the context, it could be, like, perfect. Okay, so I think it's fair to say already that this one's got a decent amount of, like, stuff in it. I will say I do like these loops. I think I've used these loops before. It's just like some nice like noise and sort of just like something going on in your ear when you have some space to fill. Okay, those are fun. I mean, now obviously I have control over the timbre, so that's one benefit here, no doubt. I'm not gonna lie, I feel slightly deceived just because I thought when I saw MIDI it was gonna be MIDI information that was already like in the, not a huge deal, but yeah, I was under the impression it was the other way around. So now there's the one shots. Okay, so atmospheres, so just noise stuff, sort of. Noise in the sense that you're filling the sonic space, not necessarily like static noise. I mean, you know, I feel like it's kind of what you would expect. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, I don't dislike the basses, that's for sure. Drones, kind of the same deal. They're all kind of like the same sort of interval. Okay, this one's kind of insane. Holy shit. Wow. Now, The only thing I don't like when they're labeled like this, fully 1, 2, 3, like, I feel like that's not very helpful, because when I'm looking for something, if I have a particular color in mind and I'm like, okay, I want some bongos or something, and then the bongos are inconspicuously named percussion fully 3, like, like, what? I mean, the samples all sound fine. I think they're definitely usable. I mean, I'm a sucker for a good riser. I will say it's super convenient, like when you know you need tension in a piece, and you can just kind of like drag and drop a couple risers to kind of audition some colors and some different tones and whatnot. So yeah, I mean that kind of fulfills the role you think it would again. And I'm assuming that these are supposed to be played in my sampler here. So let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I ran. Okay, that actually I feel like could be an interesting bass one. I'd say the first 2 packs, they're pretty solid. I feel like you could definitely get some use out of it. As far as like what they're for, like who they're for, I feel like both of these things kind of apply to a lot of things. So remember earlier in the video when I said this? And I'm going to cover both of them in this video today. After recording for this video, I've realized that it would be a lot better to do in a series rather than to try to do all in one video, because it would be extremely long. I already had like over an hour of footage, and I haven't even gotten through the entirety of the 2020 bundle, so there's kind of a lot to go through, and so basically I'm just gonna be working through them and just put as many fit in what I think is appropriate for the time that I'm making for the video. So next time we're gonna be covering another couple of the packs from the 2020 bundle, and we're gonna keep going until we get through all of them. Alright, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one.